Hello everyone, this is my slide design project for Communication 130. My name is Araceli Camarillo, and I will be showing you IKEA's best for pets and owners today. The original ad I selected from IKEA is this one, and I absolutely loved it. It aims for an audience for pet lovers who are also fashionistas looking for the comfortable and the fashionable for their home. Anything that's modern and chic that will add to their home decor. Let's go ahead and reverse engineer this original ad and see why it becomes so relevant for this audience. So starting off with the gradient background. This gradient background is really important for two reasons. The first one is because it's actually adding contrast in the whole image itself. So because of the gray and the red over here, it allows us to really just focus on the red cushion first, along with the cat, and then follow along a line of the other colors that are contrasting the background. The other reason why it's important is because it also creates consistency. So we have gray over here, some gray tones in the cat, gray on our typography, and even some gray details on our cushion over here. So our gradient gray background allows a consistency or a consistent feel in the entire ad, tying it together. Secondly, we have a contrasting effect for visual hierarchy between our cat versus the font. These are both really large, but if they were aligned maybe one on top of the other, it might be a little harder for us to look at it, and they would be competing for our attention. But because they are aligned, one right next to the other, our eye can go from the left to the right, just like when we read. Also, something else that is going on here is the proximity. So because we have proximity between our typography and our decorative element with our cat here, it groups it together and it makes it a single element per se for our audience or our viewers, and it allows them to tie in that this is a Birgit Lynch cushion right here and that it costs this many euros, and it just helps them relate the two of them together. If they were a little bit more separated, it might be a little bit more confusing for our audience. Then we have our sans serif fonts. The sans serif fonts are very important because it's actually tying in the consistency feel of the ad. If we notice, our IKEA logo is present over here at the bottom right-hand corner, but the colors are very different from what we have in the repetition of the rest of the ad. And also the size is actually a lot smaller than the rest of the elements on the ad. So what is actually tying it together is the sans serif fonts. There's no other type of font on this ad, so by making this section just sans serif like the IKEA logo, it's tying the rest of the ad together. Lastly, our main elements are center aligned for fast focal points. So the largest elements are aligned in the center. Our eye can immediately go here and then to the IKEA logo to relate them and know where we can purchase this beautiful red cushion. Let's go ahead and look at the new ad I created. By reverse engineering the new ad, we can see that it contains all the elements just like the original ad. The only difference is that we have added a dog instead of a cat to widen our audience and to let all pet lovers know that with IKEA they can find the fashionable and the comfortable for them and their pets. Hope you enjoyed!